tell me if this answer is responsive to your question. I think a lot of people pick investments by doing statistical screening. We do some statistical screening to look for valuation anomalies, but for us that's the beginning of the process. We often approach the identification of new investments with a top-down theory that says the following kind of company is deeply out of favor at the moment. Let's sift through the rubble and see if we can find something that has been overlooked and which has intrinsic merit. And we will look at every company in our size range that meets that descriptor. That's probably about how 2/3 of our investments come about. And then the other third may come about by going through the screening, or because one executive we like surfaces at a new company, or an investor tells us something we ought to look at. But this top-down, married with the bottom-up, has been a very useful approach for us. And in fact, it does fit what we talked about today. Because you heard from the questions what most so-called analysts like to do is they like to extrapolate the trend of the moment. So if the price of natural gas over a period of time has fallen from 12 to 2, well, clearly then that must mean to a thinker like that it's going to go below 1. Now, we're not making any prediction about where it will go to. We don't have a clue. And at least we're honest about that. We also don't have a clue about when it will get there. But I guess we still believe that natural gas will be consumed for a variety of fundamental reasons, and that if anything, its current price weakness will lead for more of it to be consumed and ultimately grow the market, at least volumetrically, if not in dollars. And so when people pile into the panic, it tends to create and maintain exactly the kind of perverse opportunities that excite us. And as Kara said in answering one of the questions from the podium, we just have to remember to maintain enough dry powder that since we can't know where the bottom is until we've passed it, that we've had an opportunity to deploy capital all around the bottom and wind up with an overall acceptable price relative to the upside.